Got this moat too. Man, I didn't really know what time it was. Let's get this thing started. We'll do the pledge. Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
For our invocation. Most gracious Heavenly Father, we thank you for another day that we get the opportunity to meet and try to make our little town better. God, I ask that you watch over us, help us make good decisions, follow us to our homes, and stay with us forever. In your precious name, Jesus. Amen.
Amen.
Boy, now I've lost my... I guess roll call, please.
Mayor Collins.
Here.
Commissioner Talley.
Here.
Commissioner Hook.
Here.
First, everybody get a copy of the minutes. By email, get to look them over. I got them, but I didn't look them over. I've seen them somewhere today.
Yeah, I make a motion to approve the minutes.
One second.
Roll call.
Mayor Collins.
Yes.
Commissioner Talley.
Yes.
Commissioner Hook.
Yes.
Okay. It's $4,200 something total for labor. So we wrote them a check for $37.50 on the transmission.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I was thinking there's 40 something in there somewhere. Okay. That's good. Any reports from the board? Get anything, Mr. Talley, anything happen that you know of?
No, I really don't have anything.
I've got some calls about, what we can do to get some parking up to Main Street. And, the business up through there. And that.
Yeah, I got a call too.
Yeah.
Same one, I'm sure.
I'm sure, probably. Just wanted to know what our plan was and what it had been told that we were gonna get it done.
Really had never really had a plan. We've had an idea. And I know,
Well, we got money budgeted
What's
in
his
there
name?
for this year.
that God it does some of our stuff. Owen Pikeman.
Yeah.
Ben, God, I did. He told me before, when we started that, let him know. I mean, he's done something somewhere, he said, in the town that he looked it up, so I don't know. We might get him to look it over. We don't charge us more than it costs to fix it,
Well,
but to line it up, 'cause I don't know, it's an old it's old Tennessee state highway, so I don't know if we have to have their blessings on any of that stuff or not.
I don't think we would. I mean, we'd check with them, but I mean, we're not looking at a renovation per se, or a downtown improvements that would have design where all we need to do is repave, just put a coating back on the street and then restripe it. With somebody you need a striping company, they can lay it out, should be able to. If we're gonna go with the one way, we'll have to have signage and all that stuff.
You know, it
But I mean,
won't affect me, but you and folks that live, I mean, the worst thing I've seen about it, and I didn't think much about it till, was having to go down, but pulling out, down there at Vine, you know, red light there, and that can get pretty sketchy right there. I think even the Kennedys pulled that wreck down there, didn't they?
oh, you talking about on the
When
far
you
end?
come out, yeah, if you come up this way.
Yeah,
and
they
then
did.
you go,
I
but
mean, it's a clear road.
yeah,
I mean,
clear
there's plenty of room.
wide open. But I mean, that's the only thing, the one's it's gonna affect it, everybody up there, so.
Well, it's gonna, yeah, I mean, it just changes the route that you come out. Like with me, rather than going up there and making a U-turn, I'll just turn left and go
Yeah.
that way. It ain't gonna add
I mean,
any time to anybody.
It doesn't,
Well, it needs to be, we need to have more parking. I have to. There's 3 or 4 slots that are taken by parked vehicles
That don't
here and
move.
there,
That-
that don't move, those need, but still, we're not gaining much,
Mhm.
even if we deal with that, which we
I know there was
should.
one rental, I counted the other day,
You could
had
probably
6
park,
cars at it.
Yeah,
and you could probably park there in front of, what do you call those, where they get the 2 cars, that big bomb, you could probably park 4 cars, or not 5 in that
well,
little section.
that's part of it too, the lanes that they did it, they're really too big. They shouldn't have, they're like 22 feet. And we could have got by and fit in some others when they laid it out if they had a, but if we, basically, I mean, we need to get, somebody probably that does the striping can get us, do a drawing. We just need to
And
get
then,
that.
you know, we talked about where they started. And that was back when ambulance service down there, we didn't want to mess them up, because they always pulled out and turn left, you know, we told about starting there at Douglas Street on up.
Mhm.
So, I mean, I don't know if that's,
Yeah, it's where
it's
it
been a
needs
while,
to.
but we talked about it.
You'll have
but
to,
we'll
because
just-
Douglas will have to be able to get out.
yeah.
You had to start it there and do angle parking
Of
all
course,
the
you
way
know,
up.
the Rod, you have a
both
lot of
sides.
people coming up Spruce to his drive-up window or whatever, and then they come down. And they used to turn right, but I guess they'll just have to go left
Yeah,
or something.
yeah, they just,
Or,
they turn around and go to the window.
well, now,
first.
it won't be one way down Spruce though, will it? So if they come up,
Yeah, they can come up.
they can turn in left. They
Yeah.
just have to go on down.
Yeah. It won't affect that much.
I mean,
It'll add a bunch of parking up,
I don't,
which we need.
yeah, I mean, there's time we need it. You know, we fix it so nobody drives the wrong way. And of course, somebody's gonna do that just because they're in a hurry.
That's what sheriff's for.
And then it might not even be bad to put a few more of them dead blame humps up there or something just to keep somebody from going backwards or something, I don't know. So we need to talk about it, I guess, and figure it out. But yeah, we hadn't really talked about it in a long time. Guess most we talked about it after we got the sidewalks down on it.
Yeah, well, we did that and we budgeted for, that was part of it this year. So, that's it, our workshop.
So, yeah. But other than that, anything else?
That's the only one that I had.
Yeah, I don't, didn't have a event loggers, nothing that I know of that affected town, I don't believe so. After that, we'll just go into old business, we really don't have much on. But, you know, we passed the economic development thing the other day, but we forgot to point. Even though I talked to you guys, and I think I emailed her and done all that stuff, so I guess we probably just go ahead and need to vote to make it official. If you want me to be on it, or if you want to be on it, we can change that, but,
I'd rather not.
I mean, that's fine, just, but I
We
guess,
just need somebody and we'll share.
yeah, and that's what I say, we can, whoever, if you can't go, one of you, you know, however rotate it, at least have somebody there maybe to, just to see what's going on and keep up with everything. So,
Yeah, just need
but,
to,
here,
I make a motion to
Motion.
appoint Doug Collins.
A second.
What about? You was on that thing.
Well, you asked for it.
Nah, I just tell you, it didn't matter, I talked to both of them, so.
No, that's
I
a
didn't
fair
know if
way
we
to
needed
do
to,
it.
if
We all
we need to
busy.
vote, but yeah, any of us can represent the city if at a meeting if we need to. Now, we didn't get to have her. We didn't do a workshop this month, did we?
We were
Going to,
here,
and then
she
we-
come in late,
Late.
and I gave the paperwork, and he was sick,
Right,
Yeah.
there you go.
so.
So, we didn't really get to talk about
mm,
the Christmas Eve holiday list for employees or whatever.
Well, I thought we were gonna wait and do her, we need to update her
We
handbook.
didn't do the whole handbook.
The whole handbook,
We
not
didn't.
just part of it.
Okay, yeah,
Um,
because there's some things that need to be changed on it too, but that's,
Back up just a minute. Go, need to have a roll call on the,
oh, dead right, I looked on down, I'm ready to get out of here. Yeah,
Mayor Collins.
yes,
Commissioner Talley.
yes.
Commissioner Hood.
Yes.
sorry about that. I thought it'd slide out that day.
Yeah, but as far as I don't have an issue with it. I mean, I think y'all do it at Bradley, but, you know, state holidays, it's not under the state purview or the federal, but, and ours was set up under the federal, but, you know, we need to reroute all of it
I
anyway.
think ours was set up under the state. If it'd been federal, they'd had Columbus Day off.
No,
all that stuff.
I've looked.
Was it?
Yeah, state and federal's identical, but
the
neither of
most
them,
part.
they're just one day.
Of course,
Well, the federal actually doesn't have 2 for Thanksgiving.
no, they
State
they
has
take
2 for
Columbus Day off
Thanksgiving.
and we don't.
Right,
We swap Columbus Day for
right. The
the day
Bradley,
after
and
Thanksgiving.
a lot of the counties have 2 for Christmas and 2 for Thanksgiving, and that's fine. Like I said, I don't have an issue with it, just I'd like to redo the whole handbook.
Or look through it and see what changes we need to
Yeah.
make in it.
That way we do it all at once.
Did you have a copy for all this? Or just,
Yeah, he,
I'm thinking it's in my car somewhere. I forgot
oh,
where.
here it is, yeah, because we updated it March 2nd, 2023.
But you made
I
some
just,
changes.
yeah, pulled it, I didn't pull it out of the book, I just, what was saved on the computer when we was
Okay.
working on it.
Just a minute.
so
Okay,
you
yeah, that's
know,
later.
Yeah,
But see, now the thing
yeah, that's it.
Okay, we just updated that policy.
or something, yeah, we hadn't been in depth since
Right. Since we put it
a
in.
long time now.
Yeah,
But
that's what I was thinking.
But,
And need to, I know you probably hadn't talked to Hannah.
I hadn't seen her. She's usually around, but I hadn't seen her.
You okay with me calling her?
That's it.
We need it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, how many months has it been now? They're supposed to have been working on it.
Yeah. Last time I asked her about it, she said, oh, yeah, we're
Yeah.
working on it. Of course, you know how that is. They get calls all over the state, so
Yeah, we should be
Probably not-
on schedule
not
anyway.
priority, I guess. But now call if you want to. She should still be. I think she's the one still doing it.
All right. Sure do miss Warren.
Yeah, and
Still got done.
what was his name? When I
Mike.
first got here, Mike.
Yeah, both of them.
Yeah. I think Mike's city manager at Teleco or something.
Oodwall.
You go to Oodwall now?
He's been at Oodwall for a couple of years,
Okay.
I think. Last time I was through there, I seen him.
Either way. Any new business?
Need to start thinking and, how we're gonna start Christmas in Ducktown.
So we got a official something that,
Yeah, she told me
Somebody's
she's
not-
not gonna do it,
okay,
so.
It shouldn't be that hard to do. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things. Do it on the same day as the parade in Copper Hill, Macadam.
yeah.
Just advertise it. I don't know.
Probably talk to it.
I ain't,
I can start working on it.
yeah, start
I know
doing what you can
Sarah-
do and we'll definitely,
You know, Sarah with the brewery, they did she was doing a bunch of stuff with it,
Okay.
or trying to.
Yeah, yeah, I was on the
Yeah.
board, yeah.
Okay,
they'll still, I think the ones here, they'll still help and work. I don't think
Yeah.
it's gonna be that big a deal. I think it'll work out fine.
I'll get a list together of some things that we need to get done or get started on that
yeah,
we need to.
yeah, because I'd like to continue it,
Oh, yeah,
It's a
absolutely.
good
It's a
thing.
huge turnout and the community
Yeah.
loves it.
yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, then we also set our dates, which you put that down on the button now. We talked about Halloween, be Friday, or October 31st, and we'll do it from 5:30 to 8. And I think it's the church. They hadn't thought a whole lot about it, but that sounded good to most of them, I think. So I think that's what we normally do time-wise anyway. So.
5:30 to 8, yeah.
Know what y'all thinking? I still have trick or treaters coming at 10:30.
Well, before the church, you know, we just.
I
don't
know,
those times.
I'm just playing.
Cause a lot of them start earlier, you know, and it being a Friday night, if I was a youngin', I'd be, let's go to here, let's go to here. I mean, Friday night, you can cover several different places if you want to, but, man, Zachary always got enough just here in town that we'd be throwing candy around for 6 months. some of it that you just don't
Yeah.
eat, it sort of ends up trying to think. I guess the other thing is not really new business, but talk about the truck getting stole supposedly. We got a police report there, I hadn't even looked at it yet, but. And you know, it's a funny thing about it, as long as we've had that truck, we don't have a picture of it. You know, we throw a picture on Facebook or whatever, and somebody does. There's nobody driving it around if it got stolen.
It's not gonna be around here.
No, and
I'd say
Well,
it was
it's already
stripped,
took
I'm
apart.
sorry, it was stripped
Bed's
before we
off
knew it was
of
gone.
it, bed's on the thing.
well, you never know. They said they were gonna look another place or two. They thought there was a place, you know,
Who?
didn't
The
say where,
cops?
no, Sam and them. So, I don't know, it's just weird to me. A lot of the stuff don't line up right when I hear them talking the tales and one thing and another, and I don't know. I wish the way we'd, okay, you read the report there, I mean,
Mhm.
the narrative. Okay. That's at August 25th, okay. The biggest problem I have with it, if it was put on, they had the transmission in it Friday, why they didn't call some of us?
Yeah,
Usually when
should've been
a
ready.
truck is ready, you call, and the guys that have been over there. And the only reason they went over there to even check on the truck, he had fell off the lift
Yeah,
and done some damage, and I think it done more damage than what being said. Yeah, but either way, it doesn't even mention none of that on here. Assume the city employee that picked it up. We don't have but one key for that thing, right? The guys left the key with it over there with him,
Yeah,
so they wouldn't have got it without the key.
right.
question is who called?
Nobody called.
Well, how did he assume that it was picked up then?
Well, that's what I'm saying. The only reason they went over there, they was told about it falling
Right.
off the rack, and the rest he just, that's his truck, worrying, wanted to see what the heck kind of damage it went when they showed up to check the damage. That's
Were we
the story,
told that
so.
it fell off the lift?
Nope. Nope. And when they asked some of the guys over there about it, they was like, and said, oh, it fell off backwards, it didn't hurt nothing. And then when I asked Sam, he said, it hurt just a quarter pound, it wasn't much. So when I asked him about it yesterday, he said, yeah, just a quarter pound, I was gonna get somebody, had somebody looking at it to fix it. And I know who had supposed to fix it, but I hadn't talked to him. But I got a feeling it was more than what they said. So now it says later in the day, said I already picked up later in the day, the complainant spoke to Wesley, who stated the city had not picked up the vehicle. How would we have known to pick up the vehicle?
Right.
I mean, I had to call him myself just to find out what's going on, and that's not good business. So we won't be, in my opinion, won't be taking nothing else over there. But see, so supposedly seen it sitting sometime yesterday evening, which was on Sunday evening, when he was driving by the garage. No surveillance cameras. So that's not much of a report. But I don't know. But we just have to, oh, you not got one?
No, I don't think
Yeah.
so. Do I?
Yeah,
Oh, I'm sorry.
yeah, I do.
I see you waiting. You were.
That was fine. So I was asking Jamie, I
Thought he
thought
was
I seen
passing
him read.
it.
But I don't know, I think Cheryl talked to Jack already, and he said, give it a week or two or something to see if it shear up. If not, the insurance will cover it, and more than likely, they'll go after him for the, whatever they pay out.
Yeah, let them deal with it now.
Yeah. But I just have a problem with them not calling. I mean, if I was in a business and I dropped your vehicle, first thing I'm gonna call is, say, come over and look at this thing, let's see what we gotta do. Never got a call, and it just bothers me. And then, if it was ready, they should have been calling us, saying, hey, come pick the truck up. 'Cause if it's sitting there Sunday, that tells me it's probably ready Friday.
Yeah.
If
should
things
be.
are like they're supposed to be, I don't know what day they dropped it off to you. I mean, really, I don't know.
I can look back in the checkbook, cause you know, we signed that check on, Thursday
They had
night.
to order it.
And they had to order it,
Transmission,
so
so
either Friday or Monday, whatever, right after that check was written, cause Wes took everything over there. I just have to look back and see what date that was.
because I mean, it just bothers me and worries me because something don't feel right about it. What do you do? But, I mean, yeah, and if the insurance service goes over it or after it, we may have to do something too, because there's still some labor covered there, or owed, so to speak. He hadn't mentioned it, and he can't prove to me, he's got the transmission in, he can't prove to me nothing. I didn't even see the old transmission, which I'm sure, well, it's not here as a core, right?
Yeah, I'm
I
sure.
mean, there's always a core. Usually you pick one up, you gotta send one out, so I don't know, I hate to be like that, but something just don't feel right. But we'll figure something else out. And there's another guy that works on stuff, and I didn't even know he was here, and I forgot about him. But I don't know if you know the Reimer boy down there past the riding club. Married Sheena Gaddis. You know, he got his garage there, and that's all he does, diesel. Yeah, and I didn't even think about him, but that's what another guy's telling me. He does all his work. He got two guys that certified just like he is, and they do good work. So I forgot about him, but I would rather send it down that way, or at least try, because I don't know. It's just aggravating. Guess we get one ring now. But other than that, so I guess we just give a little more time than see what the insurance does on it.
Yeah, let them deal with it. That's all you can do.
We'll figure it out later, see what happens. Hopefully it's all good, but I don't know. Other than that, we're snapping the September 16th. We had one of the housing board meeting. And the 18th, 6 o'clock, planning commission.
Yeah, we're gonna be having one this time. They're supposed to be putting together some training. That's what he told me a couple of weeks ago anyway.
Yeah, I haven't seen him. I've probably
So
seen him here.
it's been a couple of months since we got together.
End of the week or end of the month, I guess. I can't remember. But yeah. But other than that, like I said, then Halloween, we'll do Halloween night, whatever. If there's anything else.
Halloween night.
Seems like we have some.
That's next month.
Wait, yeah, but, well, it is, yeah. The same
I'm just
day.
making sure.
Hey, it don't hurt to put it on there. Yeah, don't forget that, don't you?
I do have the city 2025 taxes, and they will be going out the first week of October. I've checked and double checked
Oh,
to
so
make
we
sure
done.
all the information's correct, so in October they will be going out.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Other than that, that's it. Miss Whitney, we was wondering if you'd gonna make it.
Yeah, I didn't work late today.
Yeah, I figured, of course, it's raining too, so. Have you got anything up on her letters or anything, or?
Oh yeah, I do have a letter for you guys to
Okay.
look over. I wanted to ask you like how you wanted it. The examples that I looked at that were in the pamphlet that you guys left for me, and then also like I've looked at other areas in Tennessee. They have it where I don't know who it's going to be for you guys, if it's going to be your code enforcer or whoever, but they have it where, obviously you'll fill in the address and what the code violations are. So I figured it'd probably be better for you guys to have it in like a Word document, that way it can be edited. I didn't know, like I said, who was gonna be doing it for you guys and if they
Mike
were.
should be
Sure,
doing it, and
Probably
then
do the letter though.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll put all that in. Mike will get me the names and the addresses, and all I have to do is just put it on paper and give
send
him
him
the
a
Yeah, if you
paper.
letter,
got-
then.
yeah, if you got it in a Word or a Word and a PDF,
Okay.
would be good. You
Okay.
should be able to
Yeah,
manipulate those.
I think if you're gonna be the one filling it out, you'll need to know probably like the address, and then I'm sure you can look up who owns, who's the person of record, but then also like what, all of the letters I saw, of course, it lays out like what code was violated and what that code is pertaining to.
And then I'm
so.
thinking I think we need to give them a copy of the ordinance too, whichever one's affecting them, just so they got it, they can't say they don't have it.
Yeah,
And do that, what do we figure a letter? 30 days from the day we give them a letter, if they don't have it cleaned up, then we show up with a citation?
That's what we,
I think that's what we're sort of
always done
looking
in the
about.
past. That way it gives them plenty enough time to look at everything and figure out a course of action.
Get it going anyway, and then,
Cordy, if you want to text me the email address you'd like it
Okay.
sent to, I can probably send that to you tonight.
Okay.
Just,
you were,
yeah, whoever, if you just want to text me whatever email. I'll give you guys the disclaimer I gave Courtney. I don't practice law in Tennessee, so I'm just doing this as
I
a
know.
citizen, and if you guys have an attorney that you use that you want to look over it, that would be, great.
We appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
I know, I was glad to see, just Mike going and already talking to the ones. I saw the sidewalks were cleared off. There's nobody parked on
Yeah,
them.
son, look at the mess he's pulling there now, and I don't know what he's, back in trailer and dirt, I think he's trying to make him another parking spot or something, so who knows? But it's not good, he's driving up over the sidewalk, so, I don't know. And it's like, everybody sees that one, that's the one I get the biggest complaints on demand. It ain't just there.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
places all around
Oh, yeah.
town that definitely could use them. You're just not seeing them, but boy, he's right there, everybody. Nobody sees me no more. Used to, I could get out in the yard,
Yeah.
somebody'd stop and talk, and they don't even see me now, they just, because they're looking,
The other way.
you can't help it, he's looking over there.
Well, like I said, they're all over the place, there's several of them, and Mike just needs to address all of them. That way nobody can say we're picking on one,
Exactly.
not the other,
And that,
includes any of us.
I think whenever we talked about Mike doing the other, overseeing the guys there in the morning stuff, that was, we were planning on paying him $500 a month for that too, right?
Yeah, I mean, you
Yeah.
talked about it.
Yeah, and that was above and real code enforcement and that, so he's been up there and working with half more. On another note, we got a trailer. Have you seen it?
No?
I hadn't
Hadn't
seen
heard.
it even tell you, drove by your house 15 times with it. Yeah, run across a, what is it, 20 ton? No,
No, we,
24,000 pounds.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a 12 ton. Yeah, it's a big trailer, but they've loaded a little thing on it and
Oh, I'm sure
drove it
about
around.
that.
Yeah, oh, easy.
Yeah.
And it'll haul the dozer. It's got two 12,000 pound axles on it. Dual
Kind of hooks
Deal
you got
with.
on it.
pedal,
You know?
the electric brakes, everything. You need to go up there and look at it. So,
Where'd we get that at?
son, laying there, fixing to go to sleep and looking on Facebook Marketplace. I seen it and I messaged the guy and he called me right back. We got, what is it, 53? No, what was it?
54.
100?
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's a good deal.
Maybe it's 58 and he delivered it for 100. It's 59, wasn't it? I think it's 5,900 though.
Well,
Yeah,
50
something.
something. I can get the check.
But anyway,
Thing.
it's a, yeah, it's a big trailer. I think it's 20 foot or 24 foot, but they thrilled to death. It's so far, I think it's gonna work for everything. But, yeah, I figured you see West riding down the road on that.
No, nobody said anything.
Yeah. I think I hadn't seen it, and I didn't think, just like right now, it just didn't cross my mind. But we've been waiting since, well, we passed, voted in October, I think it
That's what
was.
it says before
So
Christmas.
we didn't have to vote on it, so we done that, but we allotted, what, $10,000, so we didn't have to do that, but you know, it probably wouldn't hurt if we could come across a 12, 14 foot one wide enough to haul them mowers with too, you know, just a small trailer.
We'll get one of them.
Yeah.
Stop down there at Kathy's and look at them, that's best price.
But, yeah, it's just, which they can pull, they've been pulling that thing with that 350 of Mickey's. Keith thought the transmission, he's afraid to pull that 450, but Mike got up there and showed it's got different settings.
Yeah.
And he had it in between, I guess, or something, you know, he didn't realize, but he said, oh, it's doing like it's supposed to now, so, yeah.
It'd probably be better to pull than 450.
It will in a way, but for what they pulled there, you know, just around town, him Wesley hooked it up and took off and pulled it just to see how it's going down. He was like, yeah, if I was gonna pull it long ways, even the blue rods, I'd probably rather do it with 450.
That's what I'm saying.
But the 350, it'll handle it.
Because it ain't pulling, it's stopping.
Oh yeah, but just get the brakes, brakes work on it, I reckon Mike got them adjusted and everything fixed. And that was a good thing, 'cause I knew he knew more about that than I did. But he's thrilled with it. Yeah, 'cause now he won't have to drive it down the road.
Yeah, no.
Get rid of that stuff.
Guaranteed that's cheaper than the tracks on that excavator.
Yeah, I've seen tracks about $5,000, not
Yeah.
to mention putting them on. And all that stuff, but other than that, I don't think there's, of course, the or the tractor, I wish we'd just chunked that thing and went and bought another one when we get that other money, 'cause now all that money's spent, it's leaking fluid at the case there somewhere. Wasn't nothing he done when he worked on it, it was just another spot, but I forgot how much fluid they had to put in that. That's last time I bought it was $85 for 5 gallon.
Yeah, it is. So you have to put a gasket on it.
Yeah, it ain't that easy. Just break down the whole, there ain't nothing easy on a tractor to go fix
Well, I
it.
know that.
So we've done put, what,
It ain't
$12,000 in that
$85
thing?
for 5 gallon.
How much have we put in it? I forgot what it, you know, when we finally had the clutch or the gear, whatever it was, put in it. Turned around and had something else done. I want to say we got close to $10,000 tied in that thing, don't we? In labor.
Oh, yeah, easy.
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 Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, but how many years we had it? It'll be time next year or two to buy another,
Yeah, it's big.
sell it, trade
But
it.
right now they can't use it. Or they, and it's sad because we ain't got the bush hog and do other stuff either, so. But yeah, then, did you ever just check and find out another thing on that boom? It's for a boom mower or whatever for that track hole?
Yeah,
I
I
was
think
looking at the flail mower, did you find one that's bladed?
one was 6,000, 7,000, something like that.
Something?
No, I hadn't, well, let me back, that was a flail mower. I
Right,
hadn't looked
hadn't looked
on
for
the bladed
the
one.
blade. But either way, that's soon be winter and all the junk will be
Yeah,
gone.
that's what it-
Yeah, but in the meantime,
Needed by spring.
see how things go, but yeah, it was coming, because you know, the school road is in the city, and we used to try to go over that flail mower and clear the sides off, but they hadn't even been able to go over with just a backhoe and clean it this year. But either way, always something. But yeah, if we ever do, if we get another tractor, I would say 45 to 50 horse would be plenty for what we need around here, especially if we get that mower on that thing,
Yeah,
because it'll,
yeah, we just bought that because of the deal.
yeah, got a pretty good deal at the
We
time.
had to pay for 17,000.
So now what we're finding, part to get, the parts for it
Yeah.
is hard, yeah.
Yeah, but we went, what, 6, 8 years without buying any parts.
It is. Well,
Wow.
wasn't too many years was in, we had to have that rear end fixed, and they said they couldn't find, remember that
Right.
piece come out west
Yeah, that's
somewhere,
the
and
first
they said,
thing was
It'll
5,
never-
6, 7 years after.
we'll never, if it goes again, we're done. Yeah. But it's a 96 or 98 model, I can't remember,
Yeah.
somewhere in that range, so it's going on 30 years. I don't know how many hours it's got on it, but yeah, but for the most part, we've got all the equipment up pretty good for them to work wise, except for missing the truck. Other than that, is there anything else from anybody? Give you a lot to report on.
Didn't expect that.
Yeah, but other than that,
And don't forget all that, those parts, okay?
that what?
Those parts.
Motion to adjourn.
Yep, I'll second.
Pictures of that police report.
Yeah.
Hi.
Oh. Yeah, it might not be bad to put something in the paper about that.